What's up, hungry people? On today's eating adventure, we are headed down near the beautiful Madison Square Park to Eataly. I know some people think this is a tourist trap, but let me tell you, it's truly a food lover's heaven. The moment you walk in, you're greeted by gelato, by pastries, by just so much beautiful looking, delicious food. Come take a walk around with us as I show you what there is to eat. Now let me tell you, you have to take a walk around this place before you decide where to eat. It's kind of like a buffet situation. There's just so much good stuff, you have to check out all your options. Not only do they have like hundreds of different cheeses, they also have all different sorts of cured meats, and truly pretty much any Italian product that you want, they're gonna have it here. They also do have fresh fruits, veggies, meats, seafood that you can buy to take home and cook. We didn't go there, but they do have a rooftop beer garden that you can check out if you're in the mood. They have all different types of dried pasta and a station where they make fresh pasta. I don't know why I didn't get more pictures of it, but I did get pictures of all of these tomato sauces and other condiments. Not only do they have food that you can take home to cook, they also have restaurants. So they have one fish restaurant, but we chose the pasta restaurant. We actually were there a couple weeks ago and it was so delicious we had to come back to show you guys. So what I really like about their menu is not only does it describe the pasta, it also shows you the shape and it tells you a little bit about it. So we got some beers. I got a Peroni. And Joelle got this Krill Bill from a Brooklyn brewery. They also give you some bread with olive oil, which is really good. We know from a previous time that we visited, but we're trying not to fill up too much, so I'm gonna stay away from that. This is the strozzapetti, which means priest stranglers. Joelle got the trinetti with pesto. Looks like a long pasta with pesto and some cheese. How is it?
Super cheesy. The taste of pesto sauce. Warm. Can't really ask for much.
Close up.
God, that looks good.
So I got this strozzapetti, which is their pasta of the month. It means priest strangler, and they're little hand-rolled pastas. This has guanciale, which is like pork jowl, and zucchini blossoms. Let's try it out. The guanciale is really crispy. It kind of tastes like a pesto to me, but the pasta is really nicely al dente. A little extra cheese on top. Really good. Now I'm going to try Joelle's pasta. This pasta looks way whiter than the one that I had. But... That pasta is really rich. It has a little bit of like a lemony green thing. Oh, really, really good. Joelle, out of the two pastas we had here and the tagliatelle that we had the other day with the ragu, which one was your favorite?
Cheesy, pesto, well done, creamy, all you want, like I said.
Look at that olive oil in there. Oh my gosh, that pesto is so good. Highly recommended. This one is good too, but next to that pesto, I don't know, man. Oh, you know what I'm realizing? I thought this was just like a pesto, but it's a zucchini ragu, which means that the zucchini is blended up. It's hand rolled and super al dente. I thought I was going to stay away from the bread, but when you have this much leftover pesto, you can't. And this bread is really good. It's chewy, almost like sourdoughy. And you can use that to scoop up the extra pesto. That pesto would be good on anything. Like Guy Fieri says, I would eat that on a flip-flop. Anyways, not a cheap meal, but I think for some delicious pasta, it's worth it. After our pasta, we decided to walk around and pick up a couple more things that we wanted to try. The employees behind the prosciutto cheese counter were actually super helpful. Highly recommend going and asking them some questions. Gotta go with one with tomatoes and olives. Maybe sun-dried tomatoes. And one that's just cheese and pepper. Cacio e pepe. Joelle is trying the Melinda May cheese. What do you think, Joelle?
It's like she said, very light, buttery, and it melts. Just melts in your mouth. Kind of like the cloud of it. I like it.
Alright, Joelle just told me that if I like the mortadella from Arthur Avenue, that this one is next level. If you haven't seen our Arthur Avenue video, where to eat in Arthur Avenue, check up in the description box. I'll put it on one of these sides so you can see it, but I love mortadella and I'm really excited to try it. Oh, it just melts in your mouth. Pistachio, so if you've never had mortadella, it's like Italian bologna. And this one has pistachios in it. I guess they asked if you wanted pistachios or not. Salty, fatty, like really bouncy and chewy. Delicious. So this is the Melinda May cheese that one of the cheesemongers recommended to us. She said it was very light tasting and kind of like eating a little cloud. That looks super creamy. Wow. I'm gonna try the Melinda May on some of this focaccia that we got. Just tear out the piece. You can see how fluffy and bouncy it is. This is some of the best focaccia that I've had, and I've had it a couple times. All right, Melinda May with focaccia. You want a bite? Very, very light. For me, the texture of the Melinda May is awesome. The flavor, there's just not that much there, so it's alright for me. But this focaccia has so much olive oil. It's so light and airy and chewy. Look at the cracks and crevices of this focaccia. Oh my goodness. So much olive oil. I love the roasted red peppers. Roasted tomatoes on there. So here are the two prosciuttos that we got. This is the culatello, and this is prosciutto de lava. I think it's aged 24 months. All right, Joelle is trying the culatello.
Culatello, you know what it means, right? Culatello.
Little butt. Because it's from a different part of the pig's leg, as she told us. And it's bathed in red wine, which is why you can see the difference in that color. All right, what do you have to say about it? Is it worth the $75 a pound price tag?
I have to have another taste of that to let you know. No salt in there. Just taste how it's been dipped in wine. No salt.
Worth it or not?
Super worth it.
This is the culatello. Like I said, it's almost $75 a pound. The texture of this one is even different. It's oily but dry. You can see my fingers through that. It's like a stained glass window. Beautiful. Wow, really funky. Almost cheese-like in the front. Wow. Definitely salt in there. I know Joel said no salt, but definitely salt in there, but really porky and delicious. And now let's try to take a prosciutto. This is prosciutto de Vala or something like that. It is aged for 24 months. That one bone is so tender. It might be because it's cut thinner. I don't know. You really can't go wrong with either. If you're not ready to spend the $75 a pound, we got a quarter pound. If you're not ready to spend the $75 a pound, the other prosciutto is incredibly delicious as well. Probably one of the best bites that you could take. So there's a little mint leaf on top of this burrata. It was really a hard decision between the burrata and the stracciatella, but we went with burrata. You can see that creamy inside. This is coppa, which I think is like a cured beef on top of a pizza. Here we go. Pretty good. So there's cheese underneath here too. You can see. I'm guessing that's mozzarella. It's pretty good. Honestly, I would prefer prosciutto with this because it's saltier. And because the burrata's been sitting on the bread, some of the parts are a little foggy. I think if you put this all together fresh, it would be better. Not mad at it though. Now don't go anywhere because you know I'm not going to leave this place without trying out some of those beautiful desserts. Come on, how can you resist that? Tiramisu. Kind of expensive for this tiny little thing, like $6, $7. We'll see if it's worth it. And I also got these little chantilly cream puffs because I knew Joel would want to try one. You can see we didn't finish that. Honestly, not worth the money. Tiramisu first. Tiramisu, if you've never had it. Coffee-soaked lady fingers. A dusting of chocolate with like a marzipan. Wow. Really creamy, really coffee. Delicious. This is delicious. I wish they gave me more for $7, but probably better for my diet. What do you think, Joel?
I'm not mad at it for $7.
Look at this adorable little thing. Lots of cream. I'm just gonna go for it. Oh my gosh, lighter than air. This is incredible. Lighter than air, super creamy. I'm a whipped cream fiend. Oh, and it has like little crunchy bits of sugar on top. Incredible. Well, we have a bunch of stuff to take home. And that was a delicious trip to Eataly. If you've made it this far, Joel, say goodbye.
Peace.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you next time.